Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're here with
Plant-Based Dad, shout out!
And today, a brand new movie trailer came out. Do you know which movie?
Spider-Man No Way Home. So, I grew up watching Spider-Man, reading comic books of Spider-Man when they were 25 cents back in 1970s. And there were 2 or 3 Spider-Man titles out. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man was a huge hero of mine. I absolutely wanted to be him growing up. So I love all the Spider-Man movies. The new guy playing Tom Holland, I think he's amazing. And we're about to see a trailer for the new movie that's coming out. So let's play that and see what that's all about. We'll play it once and then we can go through it and stop through it the second time, and I'll tell you some things that I can point out some things based on the comic books from a long time ago.
Alright guys, let's show the trailer.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
When you botched that spell where you wanted everyone to forget the Peter Parker Spider-Man, we started getting some visitors. From every universe.
Hello, Peter. You're not Peter Parker.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
There are others out there. We need to send them back. So, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
You're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. I'm sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
Look, there has to be another way!
There isn't. They're a danger to our universe.
You're not gonna take this away from me.
Peter, you're struggling to have everything you want while the world tries to make you choose.
This is all my fault. I can't save everyone. What's happening?
They're starting to come through, and I can't stop them.
December 17th, exclusively in movie theaters. Tickets on sale November 29th. Spider Monday.
Alright, so is there anything you wanted to point out here?
So I do. So let's hit the play button again and we'll start from the beginning. Alright, so stop right there. So we see Peter Parker, very dark, very somber, very retrospective. You can almost not, you can't even see like the pupils in his eye. It's just black, right?
He's sad or something.
Looks very, almost like very deathly and evil.
Ever since I got bit by that spider, I've only had 1 week.
It picks up right where it left off before, where the world knows that he's Spider-Man.
Public enemy number 1.
Right. Well, because those are put out by the Daily Bugle, which is owned by J. Jonah Jameson, who absolutely hates Spider-Man.
Where my life has felt normal. That was when you found out.
You did?
When you botched that spell where you
Right,
wanted
so he's
everyone
at
to
Doctor
forget the
Strange's
Peter Parker
place.
Spider-Man,
And they're doing a spell to undo what everyone knows.
we started getting some visitors.
Apparently something was wrong. Stop right there. So that is a pumpkin bomb. That means the Green Goblin is nearby. He throws those things and they explode. They're very dangerous. So that's our first clue that who was killed in one of the first movies, right? So that's our first clue that he's now in this movie.
Something's happening with the timeline.
Something's right. Again, something's happening with the timeline.
The
Something's
timeline's
changed.
breaking.
Right.
Yeah.
From every
And there he is right there on his little flyer, goblin flyer.
Oh.
And now we've got, hang on, now we've got Octopus Arm, so we're going to see Doc Ock,
Hello, Peter.
Dr. Octopus, the same guy playing him. Right. And again, he was in one of the first movies.
You're not Peter Parker.
He says you're not Peter, which means he's looking for Peter Parker.
So, yeah, he knows Spider-Man's Peter Parker in his universe. We're obviously seeing people from different timelines. And in his universe, the Spider-Man was played by a different character, by a different actor, right? It was Tobey Maguire.
But when he unmasks, it's Peter Parker.
Right, but it's not the same guy that's Peter Parker. So, which is how which is how they're now tying in.
So what's saying that is he doesn't know it's Peter Parker because he's younger, basically.
He knows Spider-Man's Peter Parker when I guess the mask is coming off here, and it's not the same guy that's Peter Parker. So Peter Parker's someone different than in his universe. And in his universe, where he was in one of the first movies, Peter Parker was Tobey Maguire, was a different actor. So they're kind of tying in why, almost as if those first movies were a different Marvel universe.
Let's move on.
And now here he is fighting Dr. Octopus.
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
This is Dr. Octopus too?
Yeah, Doc Ock. Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
And pause that. So see how it looks like this Peter Parker, right? Tom Holland has never heard of Doc Ock. So where in the original movies, Peter Parker Spider-Man fought Doc Ock. So these movies are treated as a completely reboot, different series.
Yeah.
And it's almost like making the other movies as if they were a different timeline.
Alright, let's continue this.
All right.
That's Doctor Strange.
Scooby-Doo this crap.
You know, all this is kind of your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
That's funny.
Alright, so get ready to pause here.
You're flying out.
Alright, now stop. That's J. Jonah Jameson. He's not a villain, but he owns or he manages or publishes the Daily Bugle, the magazine that absolutely hates Spider-Man, is responsible for the ads on the buildings. He hates Spider-Man.
I have to say this, he has a very nice mustache.
I keep going.
Very smexy mustache.
Out into the darkness.
And stop right there. So we're seeing a bunch of shock waves going on. So we're led to believe that that's the Shocker, another one of Spider-Man's villains from one of the other movies with a different Spider-Man.
Fight ghosts.
What do you mean?
They all
We're seeing a new spider suit here.
Mecha Spider-Man, that's what I'm gonna call it.
Right.
Fighting Spider-Man.
And this is the Tony Stark.
That looks sick!
Yeah, that's the Tony Stark Spider-Man suit that he made for Peter.
It's their fate.
Stop right there. So you're seeing a pumpkin bomb, right? He's
Yeah.
trying to stop. So that was the Green Goblin.
Oh wait, is the Green Fire also the Green Goblin?
No, keep going.
Sorry, kid.
Yeah, me too.
Don't.
So what is this ability here?
That's something that Stephen Strange is able to do. Doctor Strange
What is it?
push people out of their bodies. I keep going.
And like, will they just be left?
Well, keep going.
Look, there has to be another way.
There isn't. There are danger
Going to pause. So we see Dr. Octopus is in this a lot, right? He's like, stop right there. So we've got Jamie Foxx as Electro, right? And there's Doc Ock falling, right?
You're struggling. Damn everything
Now get ready to
you
pause. So stop right there. So we have the Green Goblin. He's here with holding his pumpkin bomb, right? Keep going.
want, while the world
Statue of Liberty.
tries to make you choose.
I stop right there. You can kind of see Electro, and now you see a face forming, right? Now, that's the Sandman, one of his villains. Now, look to the right. It's hard to see, but you're going to forward just a little bit. You can almost see the tail. Keep going. The lizard's right there to the right.
It looks
Another
like the
villain.
Hulk.
Right, keep going, watch, and get ready to pause. Stop, keep going. Now, keep going and watch. I'll tell you what it was.
I can't save everyone.
You'll see it again. Pause right there. Now, you can kind of see the lizard
See, like, the
jumping.
tail
Right,
here.
and as you go forward just a little bit, you can see his tail. Go right there. Stop. You see it?
Right there.
And then you can see the Sandman to the right, and you can see Electro up there, and Spider-Man is going right for all three of them at
How
the
do
same
you
time.
fight sand?
It's a very tough villain. All right, keep
And-
going.
Is it?
These are three big Spider-Man villains at the same time. And now here's pause. So we see Mary Jane falling off the top of this building, right? Which is similar to how Gwen Stacy dies in the comic book, who winds up becoming a clone later on. But that's another story that wasn't handled. Wasn't handled in the movies. But so she's falling off this building, which is how Gwen Stacy in one of the other movies dies with Andrew Garfield. So this time, of course, we're gonna have a different outcome because they're not gonna let Mary Jane die.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they don't show you if he grabs her or not, but of course he's going to.
No, yeah.
Now,
What's happening?
They're starting to come through, but I can't stop them.
Timeline breaking more.
yes, right.
December 7th.
Here's the thing to point out here. Tickets are on sale November 29th.
Right.
So get your tickets.
Yes.
This film is not yet rated. I'm not sure how. We have Spider Monday, which is interesting.
Spider Monday, where's that?
Right here.
It's Monday, November 29th. That's Spider Monday.
And Spider-Man No Way From
Exclusively
Home
a movie
is
theater.
dot movie?
But hang on, but look, Spider-Man, that's also the Cyber Monday. So it's a play on words for Spider Monday.
Oh, that's
right?
funny.
So, alright, so let's talk about this for a second, right?
Alright, let's talk about this.
So some of this stuff, a lot of these villains are from the Spider-Man, comic book from many years ago. When I was, I'm 57 now. When I was 14, 13, right? I read these stories, right?
Long time ago.
Right. I read all of this stuff in the comic book. The Green Goblin dies, and then Norman Osborn's son Harry Osborn becomes the Green Goblin, and later on Flash Thompson becomes the Hobgoblin, and it goes on and on and on. And all these characters have been around for a very long time. So I'm well versed in all things Spider-Man as far as the comic books and some of the transition stuff to the movies. I think the guy playing Spider-Man now probably does a better job at it than anyone.
Peter Parker?
The guy playing Peter Parker, Tom Holland. I think he's probably the best we've had so far.
Yeah.
But I do like the way they're treating all of the different Spider-Man movies now. The Andrew Garfield ones, the Tobey Maguire ones, and the Tom Holland ones, as if they're different realities, timelines,
yeah.
right. Alternate universes, the way DC kind of does that now.
So
right?
I think this one is the connection of all of them.
People have been saying that they think because of all these villains coming, we're going to see the other two actors. I don't think that's going to happen. First of all, some of those actors, like Tobey Maguire is probably going to be too old.
Some of them are probably dead, so.
No, Tobey Maguire would be too old to get involved in this whole thing as a Spider-Man, right?
The 50-year-old Spider-Man.
So I don't think we're going to see those. But it is really great to see the villains, and it looks like they're using all the original actors who were the actors in those movies, right? For the villains, which is really cool. So.
Alright guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like down below, comment. We'll see you guys next time.
Alright, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Aimed at my heart, you try to break it, but it ricocheted. She was trying to play her, girl, is you insane?